2019 May 13, the eighth day of our South African tour. Our first visit for the day was to the Seal Island. We are passing through one of the most expensive residential areas in South Africa. Only very rich and famous persons can afford to buy land and live here. Some of the local people make a living by singing and dancing, as we find here with this group of people with the colorful uniforms. Some local people make a living by taming the seal and making shows with them, as you find this man is doing here. He charges money for photographing his shows or for people to be photographed with the animal. The Seal Island is a small landmass located 5.7 kilometers off the northern beaches of False Bay near Cape Town in South Africa. The island is so named because of the great number of Cape fur seals that occupy it. It is 2 hectares in area and home to 64,000 Cape fur seals. It is also home to seabirds, and it is likely that non-marine species fly there to breed as well. The island is an outcrop of the Cape granite and rises no more than about 4 to 6 meters above the high tide mark. The island is long and narrow, 800 by 50 meters. There is no vegetation, soil of any significance, or beach. A radar mast was built on the island during Second World War by a crew who lived in prefabricated huts for the duration of the construction, but this tower gradually succumbed to corrosion and was blown over in a winter storm in 1970. All that remains of it is rusty, twisted metal. There are the ruins of a few huts and other structures from the sealing and guano collection era, that is, first half of the 20th century. Some rock inscriptions made by sealers in the 1930s are still evident. Besides the Cape fur seal, there is the brown fur seal, and the dense population of seals at certain times of the year attracts the seal's main predator, the great white shark. Seal Island and the adjacent waters provide rare opportunities for those who wish to witness attacks by great whites on the Cape fur seal and to observe social interactions amongst creatures of both species. The island has become famous for the size of the sharks and for their favored way of catching their prey. A shark launching an attack will come up from underneath and hurl itself out of the water with the seal in its mouth. It has been shown that if the seals enter the ring of death, where the sharks circle the island on the surface instead of at the murky bottom, they are more likely to be picked off by the faster and more aggressive great white.